Plus size, small size, tall size, any size. Be your own kind of beautiful. Be your own kind of beautiful. Be your own kind of beautiful. Plus size, small size, tall size, any size. Be your own kind of beautiful. Be your own kind of beautiful. Be your own kind of beautiful. Plus size, small size, tall size, any size. Be your own kind of beautiful. Be your own kind of beautiful.
Hey everybody, this is your girl Jamila J. Welcome to Jamila J's Plus Size Revolution. Today we have plus size model Saucy with the E West. She's a plus size diva, she's a blogger, she's on YouTube, she does runway, she does print. Hey, Saucy is your favorite fat girl? You don't want to miss her, she has a lot to say. Stay tuned, Plus Size Revolution.
Plus size, small size, tall size, any size. Be your own kind of beautiful. Be your own kind of beautiful. Be your own kind of beautiful. Plus size, small size, tall size, any size. Be your own kind of beautiful. Be your own kind of beautiful.
Hey everybody, this is your girl Jamila J. Welcome to Jamila J's Plus Size Revolution. Hey, talk about Plus Size Revolution. Guess who I got with me today? Miss Saucy West, Miss Plus Size Diva, your favorite fat girl?
I'm your favorite fat girl.
Your favorite fat girl, Miss Saucy West. Welcome to the show.
Nice to be here.
Thank you for coming. I know you've always supported me. You gotta get up, show them what you're working with, mama.
All right.
And you're a size?
28-30.
28-30.
Yes.
So Saucy, you are regular on my show. You're my hair and makeup beauty diva. But today I want to know about you. What is going on in the world of Miss Saucy West?
Well, right now I am focusing on like my print modeling, and I just finished doing a reality show.
Wow.
And it will be on a major network. We're getting a lot of press on it right now. We just released our sizzle reel. Frank Somerville actually did a little clip of it on Channel 2.
I saw it. It's exciting.
I woke up out of bed and I had like 50 messages on Facebook. I'm like, what's going on? So yeah, it's really coming full circle now. I'm excited about
I can't believe that. So it is a reality show based upon what?
For letting people know that plus size women can be healthy.
Right.
You know, we are sexy. You know, we have partners. We have people who we hang around with. We're like regular people.
Right.
And not like what people think that we are, just at home, immobile, not doing anything with our lives, you know.
Yeah.
So
they're going to the buffet.
Exactly. Well, we went to the buffet. Ain't nothing wrong with a buffet. But it's basically just, you know,
just show plus size women in a totally different
way than what media has showed us in previous years.
That's awesome. Oh, so you said print modeling. What is that about?
I just got Curvy Connect magazine. This is my second time being published with them in their prints issue that just came out November 1st. So that was my 14th publishing since I started modeling.
Awesome.
Yes,
awesome.
so I'm really
exciting.
It is.
What about runway, Miss Saucy?
Runway, I'm coming back to that slowly because you know, when you do print modeling, you kind of got to focus on that.
Yeah.
You know, you got to do your photo shoots, you got to stay current, stay fresh.
Right.
I started off in runway. I love runway. Runway is in like my heart, but I haven't been able to do it. But I am going to be doing a show on December the 12th for Sebastian Threads.
Oh, awesome.
I'm going to be doing her show, and I'm excited about that as well. So I haven't worked with her since after I had my daughter, so it's been quite a while.
Wow. So you just touching on all aspects of modeling. The print, the runway, the reality show.
Yes.
So where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
5 years from now, hopefully I still will be modeling, but I want to take what I do on another level. I want to showcase more of what I do as far as advocacy is concerned, and I want to go out there and I want to reach these high school girls, these girls who are at an age that they're very impressionable and they're like little sponges, and whatever they do can be, you know, brought to them in a negative way. if I can get them loving themselves and loving their bodies at that age, they won't go into adulthood with that, that stigma behind them and with that low self-esteem.
Why is that so important to you?
Because that's where I came from. I at that age, I was like, very impressionable. People were telling me that I needed to be a certain size to be considered beautiful.
Right.
And those were the things that we've seen on TV as well. So I think that age is very vital. Even at the age of 9, at that young of an age, we need to start instilling in these young girls that, beauty is not what you see, not what society is telling you it is.
Yeah.
It's us regular women,
right.
All the way up, from size 0 to size 30, 32.
Exactly.
All of those things are beautiful.
Right. But it's plus size ladies. I mean, you want to say regular or normal size, but a size 0, 4, we all have the same issues. I mean, it doesn't matter what size you are. Many high school girls do have low self-esteem because of the stigma society places on you. Even if you're size 0, you're still not thin enough. You're still not cute enough. You're still not sexy enough.
Shaming. They also say that if you're small, what are you, anorexic?
Exactly.
It's like you need to eat a burger. It's like those things are not going to help this girl feel any better about herself. You know what I'm saying? Those things are not going to help her feel beautiful and confident in herself.
Yeah, and I think that's what the plus size revolution is all about. Loving yourself no matter what size, shape, or ethnicity. Thank you, Saucy.
Thank you.
Hey, look at Sakara. She's coming down in jeggings, leggings, denim. They're absolutely comfortable. They look like jeans, but they're not. Check it out. Jamila J's PlusSizeRevolution.com. Every lady needs a wonderful holiday dress. This dress is so versatile. Look at Saucy. She's wearing it. You can wear it frontwards. You can wear it backwards. This is a great dress for the holidays. There's so many different things that you can do with this dress. Hey, this is your girl Jamila J, and I'm here with my very special guest, Saucy West, and we're just going to kick some topics. The first topic I want to talk about is social media.
All right.
I mean, it's overwhelming. Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram, Twitter. How do you manage all that information?
Fortunately, at this point, we have it so that one of our social media outlets can go to all of our social media outlets. So I have Facebook, Tumblr, Twitter, Instagram, and I do everything from my Instagram. Okay. So I can post a picture and then I can select and it'll go to all of my social media platforms. So back in the day when everything first started, you had an app for everything, but now you can connect everything together and it makes it a little bit easier, but it's still like a second job.
It really is. It can be very time consuming. Talking about social media, I don't post every day, maybe once a week I actually post things about me. And I posted a picture and I got some negative feedback and it hurt me. And I've been asked this twice, so I wanted to bring it up to you and other models. How do you deal with that negative feedback sometimes? And I think it's so easy for people to sit at home and judge you and sit behind their computers and make little nasty comments. But I was always taught if you couldn't say anything good, don't say anything. How do you deal with that?
I think that Drake said it best when he said, trigger fingers turn to Twitter fingers. And he said that because you can do a lot behind a keyboard that you would never do to anyone's face.
Exactly.
And I think that should be the motivating factor in how you handle when people say negative things about you. Me, being the size that I am, I get told all the time, you're obese, you're disgusting, you're gonna die, you're not gonna, I mean, like, they say that all the time about me, but I don't care.
But do you respond, or do you ignore it?
No,
Or do you
don't
block
respond.
them, or what
I
do you
don't
do?
respond, I delete and block.
Yeah.
And it's because I have women who come to my page for inspiration,
Right.
and the last thing I want them to see is someone being negative.
Right.
And I even delete some of them, like overtly sexual comments that people leave, because it's just not space for that. I mean, I know that I take very sexy pictures and stuff, but when you just take it over that level, I have to let it go.
Right.
I appreciate you appreciating my body,
Right.
but it's not the space for that. This is to showcase that plus size women can be beautiful and sexy.
You know, I got a negative comment, and they asked me, was I a transgender? And I was like, what?
I think that you shouldn't take that as a
Oh my God!
because trans women are beautiful.
I know.
You know, and
I you know what I thought about it is like, well, I've been asked that twice.
I mean,
And I was like,
it
what are you
happens
talking about?
it happens
I'm
when
a
you
woman,
are.
look at me.
You're a woman, but it happens. We wear big hair, we wear makeup.
Yeah, and
You
that's
know,
what I
we
thought
have
about.
big personalities.
Yeah, I thought
And
about
it can be misconstrued because some people don't know now.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
and I don't think that, I mean, if someone asked me that, you know, I wouldn't take offense to it. I'd be like, wow, it means my face must be
Yeah,
to capacity.
yeah, they're beautiful.
Because
Their hair is
that's what we
immaculate.
learned.
The glamour, it's just all
Absolutely.
about glamour to the next level. And I was
Absolutely.
like, okay, well, okay, but I'm not, but
No,
I kind of did take it as a compliment. because
Yeah.
I know how much they put into looking like a woman, being feminine, and nowadays you
And
just don't know.
transgender women are women.
Yeah.
You know, and we have to look at it as that. I think that's also the problem, is that we're just like we're dealing with the social stigma of being plus size and fat and loving our bodies. They want to be accepted as women. They
Right.
made a transition in their lives to be such.
Right.
You know, so there's a show out this right now. It's called Transcendent, and it is based off of the ladies of Asia SF. And it's a drag show that happens in San Francisco. It's like a dinner show.
Uh-huh.
And all of these women are trans.
Right.
And they're chronicling their life. Some of them are getting, like, you know, the surgeries, and some of them have been transitioning. You know, we have Caitlyn Jenner
Right.
going through the transition.
Right.
We have these women out there who are going through this process, and they're gorgeous, beautiful women.
You're beautiful.
You know, so
But I'm not one of them.
yeah,
I'm all woman.
you're not one of them, but it's like,
Look at here.
hey, they have the tracheal surgery that happens now, okay? Like all that can get.
I had to get that out of me. I was like,
Yeah, and
what
I
you
understand
talking
how
about?
someone can be offending to, like, are you saying that I look like a man?
Yeah.
And if they were trying to throw shade at you,
Yeah.
you couldn't, you know, if you wanted to, you know,
I
say something
didn't
back,
respond. I
you
didn't know
could
what
just
to
say, well, you know what, I'm not, but thank you for the compliment, because there are beautiful transgender women
They
out there.
are absolutely
And then if you
gorgeous.
want to delete it and block the person, you do that. It's always the two options.
Right.
Me, myself, I don't feed into the trolls.
I don't.
I think I did it one time. Kixie's, which is a thigh-high stocking company, they go all the way up to thigh-highs that can fit me. And they're known for them not to be slipping down and stuff like that. So they reposted one of my pictures on their Instagram site. And it caused such a frenzy because I was literally the only plus-size model of my size they put on their page.
Wow.
And they were like, why would you put someone like that that's showcase living unhealthy, you know? And
I'm so glad we're doing this show. I am, because it's just pathetic how some people think. if you are anorexic, you're living unhealthy, baby. We exercise, we swim, we ride bikes, we do everything everybody else does.
Yes, and I think that another misconception is that we do those things to lose weight. And it's not that. We can do all of those things and still be fat. We can do all those things and still be plus size.
Right.
I can run 4 miles a day and not drop a pound, but I'm doing it for, to be healthy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be smaller. I love my body. I love every crack and crevice that was put on me. And I think that people need to stop doing that. They need to say, hey, let's just promote healthy life.
Exactly. Well, I want to switch topics for a minute and talk about a healthy life. And I know that Oprah just bought into Weight Watchers. But she's talking about being a size healthy. It's about healthy
But that's not what Jenny Craig is built on. That's not what Weight Watchers is built on. They're a diet industry, and the word diet is, they're taking money from you, and they're taking money from women and feeding off of our insecurities. And the thing about Oprah is that she could have used the platform that she had back in the 80s and really marketed that as, because she broke like all kinds of fashion, like on her show, hair, makeup. She was like this glamorous plus size woman in our generation. But instead, she turned it into a negative. And we've seen the issues that she went through. And then now, she's like, well, I'm going to buy this diet company? What are you doing to women? How are you empowering? How are you saying that, I'm okay with who I am, you should be okay with who you are? I don't agree with the diet industry. I'm against it.
I don't believe in diets. I believe in being healthy, eating healthy all the time. But I think Oprah has such a huge platform. She has such millions and millions of people that live and breathe by her. But I just think that her buying into Weight Watchers it could be a good thing if she's advocating being
Are they going to be doing it for free?
Being healthy.
Are they going to be, if they're going to do it for free?
I don't know that much about Weight Watchers.
Weight Watchers cost a lot of money.
I've never done Jenny Craig or anything like that.
If it promotes a yo-yo dieting lifestyle,
it's not good.
It is not good. If they're gonna open their doors and be a counselor and say we're promoting a healthy at every size lifestyle, they're not. They're promoting lose this weight or you're gonna die. And then if you lose the weight, then you'll be healthy. That's not true.
No, that's not true.
So that's what Weight Watchers promotes.
I know it's a lot of fallacy in the whole industry. It's $1 billion industry. And we can talk about that all day long, but I want to move on. And I want to talk to you. I love talking to you because you're very opinionated, you're very passionate. How do you feel about these plus size designers? I know Torek is teaming up with Rebel Wilson. She's an Australian comedian. I think Target just started a plus size line. Who else? Everybody's, Melissa McCarthy, she's on HSC. Everybody's jumping on the bandwagon. Of course, Serena Williams, her size is going up to 3X. Queen Latifah. What do you think about this? I can see it on your face. Come on.
Okay, so I think, first of all, kudos to everyone who wants to dress plus size women. I think it's awesome. Before we did not have a lot of options as far as how to be stylish and chic and trendy. Now we have a whole bunch of options, which is awesome. But what is the message behind it? All for Torrid. Torrid is going leaps and bounds to make sure that they satisfy every customer that comes in there. Going up to a size 6X.
I love Torrid.
Like, that is amazing. And then someone like Rebel Wilson, who is unapologetically fat, and is not ashamed of herself. I think it's awesome for her and what she's doing. Target, it was a little bit wavering with them because they had a plus size line. I have a lot of pieces that I purchased from Target
Me too.
before
Yeah.
they got taken over by Ava and Viv.
Yes, yes.
And I think that when those plus size bloggers got together and helped, make that line of clothing, I thought that was very awesome that they wanted to tap into that market and tap into what these people have been doing for years, helping dress plus size women. I thought Target did it awesome. Don't know what's going on with Melissa McCarthy. I don't know what's going on with her.
She's
So I
making money.
She's making money.
She's making money.
But I think that
She's
she,
making money.
I think that she made some body shaming comments.
Ah.
I don't know, I didn't get into the story much, but I heard some things going on with her. Can't speak on it because I don't know.
Right.
So I have to research that.
Okay.
I think overall, I am disappointed in the fact that women do not want to be labeled as plus size anymore. I think that that's probably one of the biggest issues.
What do you mean being labeled as plus size?
They want to just be intermingled with everything else. And on one front, I think that that's okay. But I think that as far as the plus model label and being plus, I wear it as a badge of honor.
Right.
And, Tiffany, the editor-in-chief of Scorch Magazine, she put out something this week on Facebook, and she said, "Don't bite the hand that feeds you." How dare these women want to take away plus, from who we are. This is our body.
I don't understand the concept, because plus size, which is, well, technically in the fashion industry, anything over 8 is plus size, right? But the normal regular size is my size, which is 14, 16, is normal regular size. But they've given me the label that I'm a plus size, and that's okay with me. That's okay with me, and I'm a 14, 16, 16, 18, depends on, the time of month. But that's who I am, and I don't have any problems with that.
Yeah, and I think another problem is inside of the plus size community, there is a lot of segregation as well. There are women who do not want to be labeled plus.
So what are they going to be labeled?
They want to be called curvy. They want to be called voluptuous. They want to have hourglass bodies. They want to have, they don't want to be this. They don't want that.
But they are that.
But they are
I am that. Everybody, the normal people, the everyday people, we have
that, but
boobs,
guess
we have
what?
stomach. This is who we are.
But guess what? They don't want
thighs.
And they would rather see a woman who is smaller than them, because that's what they aspire to be.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
They don't want to see a woman like me and like Tess,
Right.
And like Jezzy, but they don't want to see us because they're like, well, why are they so happy about looking like that?
Right.
Because I'm happy with looking like this.
Right.
And if you don't want to look like this, then you can go and you can lose weight. I don't have a problem with your weight loss.
Exactly.
But don't tell me that I don't need to look like this.
Right.
I'm fine with who I am, and I think it's kind of like,
I have to ask you a question, and I know people are thinking it because I'm thinking it. Saucy West, do you have any health issues?
Absolutely
Do you have
not.
high blood pressure?
No.
Do you have diabetes?
No,
What else? High blood pressure, diabetes, what's the third one? High cholesterol?
no.
You're healthy. You're healthy.
I'm
You're healthy.
I
You're
hike,
healthy.
I jog, I walk in heels, I'm
You
beautiful,
swim? I love
I
swimming.
swim, I get my weave wet, I do all those things that people say that I can't do. I can actually walk too. I can walk, because that's another misconception, is that
Yeah.
we're not mobile.
Right.
We're all riding around, in wheelchairs and we can't walk. No.
Let me ask you another question people may be thinking. How are your knees?
My knees are awesome.
Okay.
Get you down.
Okay. Because these are the things that, these are the stereotypes
Absolutely.
that you know, people have about plus size women. So we're gonna wrap it up, but I want you to tell my audience one thing about Saucy West that nobody knows, okay? We're not transgender.
We're not transgender.
Give
But
us
shout out to
something.
the LGBT community.
Give us something that nobody knows. Nobody knows.
That's hard because I'm like an open book. I'm like all on social media.
Gotta be something.
I don't know. I love chocolate, but everyone knows that.
How far do you want to take this plus size revolution and advocacy? I know you're working hard. How far do you want to go with this?
I'm gonna go until, you know, people see plus size women in a positive light. And if that's until the day I die, then that's what I'm gonna do. But I'm gonna make sure that my daughter will grow up in a world where she is confident in who she is, and she is growing up in a body positive environment. And if I make that step, if I take that step with her, then she can go and she can continue where I left off. Whether she be fat, skinny, whatever. She can do whatever she wants to do. But she's gonna know that her mom did this, and so that she can take it over when I'm not here anymore.
What do you say to the, I'm thinking of the term, I mean, racist, but I guess plus size racist that will say that will never happen, lady.
Fat shamers.
Okay, that's the word.
That's the word.
That will never happen, lady. There
You
will
know what?
always be somebody out there, look at that fat lady at the buffet, look at her, she needs to lose 20 pounds, and look at her stomach, and what do you say to them? What do you, I'm going to give you the last word, look in the camera, what do you say to them, Saucy?
My body is my business.
Stand up.
Bam.
Thank you, Saucy West.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming. Thank you for supporting the plus size revolution. We're going to see you all over the place. Thank you guys for watching.
Plus size, small size, tall size,